Okay, so in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to turn on the sun in Rhino to get shadows to show up in your viewport. And then I'm going to show you a couple of settings to make the shadows look a little bit cleaner. So the first thing that you want to do, I'm going to do this in my perspective viewport, is change my display mode to rendered. I'll click the drop down in the top left, set it to rendered. And so I'll also double click to maximize. So you can see that's kind of showing me some shade and shadow, but I don't have clear shadows from a sun. So in order to get those shadows, I'll type in sun in the command line and press enter. And that should open up this panel. First thing you want to do is under options, turn check the mark checkbox on. And then I'm going to scroll down. Next thing I want to do is set a location. And I'm going to set it to Tucson. You can see it's already set there. I don't think that's the default though. So set whatever location you want. And then finally under date and time, it gives you the option to choose any day of the year and any time of day. And you can see in your viewport how that's changing where the shadows are cast. So you can play around with that until you get an angle you like. And then the other thing I want to show you is a couple of tricks to get those shadows to look a little bit cleaner. So if you're not seeing really sharp edges to your shadows, really defined shadows, or maybe you're seeing issues around the base of where shadows are cast, there's a couple things you can adjust to make it look better. And what I want to do, I want to adjust the display mode, the rendered display mode, to make those shadows show up better. In order to do that, I'll type in options, press enter. At the very bottom in the left, I'll go to expand where it says view, expand display modes, go to rendered, expand rendered, and go to shadows. The first thing you want to change is the memory usage. You drag that all the way to the right. That should make your shadows a lot better. The other thing is drag the skylight shadow quality to high. Drag your edge quality to the left because you don't want the soft shadows, right? You want the sharper edges. And then, yeah, also turn down edge blurring if you have any edge blurring. And that's those are good settings for shadows. So then go ahead and click OK, and you should see that they're a little bit better, a little more defined. The other thing I would point out is that if you have areas where shadows are washed out like this, there's a way to kind of adjust that. If you type in lights in the command line, press enter, it should open this options panel that shows you like a sun and a skylight. So it has a sun, which is what we just turned on. That's what's casting those shadows. And a skylight that's showing us light in kind of it's like ambient light. So areas that aren't in direct sunlight are also being illuminated by our skylight. So in order to make the shadows darker, I'll just change that to 0.5. And so that just lowers the amount of ambient light and makes the shadows a little more defined. Yeah, so that concludes this video.